Hi Capricorn, this is Eileen with your teen psychic tarot card reading. And we're starting the month of November with the Nine of Pentacles card. And the Nine of Pentacles is talking about financial prosperity and security, being happy in your home, just stability, feeling. And now, for some people, also, this could indicate an inheritance or some other money that you're expecting that's due you. You could be receiving this or finding out that it's on its way now. But overall, there's a lot of energy for just prosperous conditions, stability in your home environment, enjoying what you have, being grateful for all of your blessings that you have, all of the good that you've received in your life. And I do feel that a number of Capricorns in the month of are going to just be enjoying their home, their life, feeling good. Like you work, what I'm getting is you work really hard, you work for whatever you have, you've earned what you have, but then sometimes you take a little break and stop and enjoy your home, enjoy your friends, your family, whatever prosperity. Some of you, a new car, I just got that somebody's might be buying a new car or getting a new car for Christmas, or something about a new car coming up between now and Christmas for somebody. But I'm tuning in on a psychic level as well as reading the meanings of the cards, so I'm passing along information that I'm receiving as I go along here. But overall, it's just a real good omen relating to financial success and stability and that sort of thing. It's a really nice card. Next card we have is the Nine of Wands. And like I was saying, that a lot of you Capricorns have been working really hard for all that you do have, and you still have a lot more work to do, and some of you might be feeling exhausted in like you really need to stop and take a break. And some of you it's almost like some of you get to the point where you're feeling like, how much of this, how long can I keep going here? um it's like, but you have a lot of strength. I get a lot of inner strength there, like you're going to keep going, but sometimes you get disgusted. It's like you're just feeling exhausted. Some of you might be just working at two jobs, or going to school and working, or maybe working long hours, or possibly you're very dedicated to your job, then you go home and you have a lot of personal responsibilities in your family or in your home area. And it's just all together, it's burdensome. However, you have a lot of inner strength, and you're going to keep going. You have goals, you have responsibilities. You don't want to let people down, whether it's people at work or people in your home environment. And so, but I mean, it's good to stop and take a break, get some rest, and then continue on your journey with all of the things that you're working on and all of your goals and plans that you're working towards. Okay. Next card we have is the Eight of Cups. And the cups typically relate to feelings and emotions, romance, things like that. The Eight of Cups is talking about some disillusionment. So some of you in the month of November might be feeling like a relationship that was once really good and enjoyable has fizzled out. Kind of like it's the end of that cycle and you're ready to move on. Let me see what else I'm getting. I'm getting different scenarios for different people, but I do feel that some of you, whoever you had been involved with, it's like that person had been looking all bright and shiny earlier on, maybe months ago or years ago or whatever it is, but it's almost like you've outgrown that relationship. It's like it's no longer, interesting to you. It's no longer enjoyable. It's kind of like it was just good for that time frame of your life, but it's over. That's what I'm getting for some of you. Something is just over. You're looking out on the horizon. You're ready to move on. It's like you deserve better. You're not trying to hang on at all. It's like you've moved on mentally already, This relationship may have already totally ended, or it's on the way to ending right now. You're just ending it. It's something like that. And you're definitely looking out on the horizon, and you know there's better things for you, better circumstances, better people that would what you want in life and resonate with you better. Now, for some of you, I feel like this has to do with work that you've had, that at one time you were happy with a particular job, the money was good, you were enjoying your coworkers, and for whatever reason, it's like, I don't know, it's like it came to the end of its course. And again, it's like it fizzled out for one reason or another, and you just decided, okay, I know I can do a lot better than this now. And you're ready to graduate onto something better. For some of you, too, I feel like this has to do with someplace you've lived, that you're moving on, that maybe you were enjoying that particular location where you were living, and now it's like it's over. Whatever fun you had, whatever pleasure, it's like, okay, that's in the past. I'm ready to move on now. But I get a feeling of confidence, whatever that situation is. I get a feeling of confidence, and you feel free from it, even if you haven't already totally left the situation. You feel free already. You're mentally and emotionally free from it. You're ready to move on. You're comfortable with that and confident because you know there's something better um, that you're going on to. It's like you just have that inner knowing that there's something better now. It's time to move on. Next card we have is the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles is talking about some Capricorns in the month of be feeling overly cautious about money. It's like, yes, I work really hard for everything I have. I don't want to squander and waste my money. I don't want to be too generous because I've got to be cautious, hold on to money for a rainy day and all that sort of thing. And the advice here is loosen up a little bit. Don't worry yourself about things unnecessarily. It's good to be realistic and to be sensible and save money and, don't overspend. That all makes sense. But this card is saying that some of you might be holding on too tight, and because out of fear. And fear is not a good place to be, whether it's got to do with money or anything, because it blocks your good when you're fearful. You need to trust in the universe and know that because everything's about circulation in the universe. You give, you receive, you give, you receive. It's like it goes around in a circle. So you don't want to cut off your flow because you get scared and you decide you just want to hang on tight to what you have. So you need to loosen up a little bit. And now also this is a general reading, so all of these cards will not relate to everyone who sees the video. Some cards will resonate with some people and other cards will resonate with others. And if I'm doing a private reading, then I'm focusing in just on that person's circumstances. So now what I'm getting also with this Four of Pentacles, and the Pentacles do relate to the earth signs of Capricorn and Taurus and Virgo. So this could also be, I'm feeling like for someone, this has to do with a personal romantic relationship, that it's someone in your life who's very budget conscious and doesn't want to spend any money. And I feel like this person is comfortable financially. I'm not saying rich or anything, but they're comfortable. They have money in the bank. They have a good job. They can afford to splurge a little here and there, but they don't want to. They don't feel safe doing it. It's like they've got some kind of a mentality that they've got to hold on tight to whatever they have and save and be overly cautious. And I'm feeling for someone, this is someone in your romantic life. You might be engaged to this person, you might be living with them or married to them, or you might just be involved. This might be a few people I'm tuning in for here. If you're not already married, but you're engaged or dating this person, I would say stop, back up, look at the situation as realistically as you can before you make a big life commitment to be with this person, because they're going to want you to be on a pretty tight budget, more so than you. And you're Capricorn, you want to be cautious with your money and not squander, but you also want to enjoy what you have. When you buy something or do something, you like to have quality. You want your home to reflect quality. So when you make a purchase, you're buying a quality item. You're not going to, so you're going to spend what you need to have quality. And this person likes quality too that I'm looking at, but they can be kind of a little too miserly and want you to be on a budget, not want you to spend. So, you might see something that has a nice price tag on it, and this person could say, no, 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 that's too expensive. So you need to be careful if you're not already married to this person, because that's what you would be dealing with going forward. And because I'm feeling this is a romantic partner for, I believe it's more than one person I'm tuning in for with that one here. So just, think about that. Think about it. It's nice if somebody loves you and wants to be with you, but I mean, if they're going to be keeping you on a tight budget or even frowning every time you spend some of your own hard earned money on something and acting like you're squandering money or whatever, I mean, who needs that? Okay, next card we have is the Magician. And this is a major arcana destiny card. And the Magician is talking about that a lot of you Capricorns, whatever it is that you're aiming for, whatever you're planning for, whatever you're dreaming of for your life, that you can make it happen. You have everything you need inside of yourself. You have the inner resources to create prosperity, to create happiness and a good life for yourself. The only thing here with the Magician, you have all the tools you need, the resources inside. The big thing is you have to really make your plan and stick to it. You have to really focus on what you want for your life. It's like it won't just land in your lap. You've got to really focus and don't give up and keep working towards your goals. And Capricorns, if anyone, are really capable of doing that because they really believe in hard work and laying a foundation for themselves and living a good quality life and being prosperous and having something good, So they want to have good quality. They want something good for their work. And but the Magician is saying that for those of you who have been making plans or dreaming of a better life and you feel like it's not coming together, that's what I'm getting here with this Magician card, that a number of you feel like you've gotten off track at times, like you were working, you set some good goals and you decided, okay, this is what I want to do, or this is the kind of home I want, or where I want to live, or the kind of work I want to do, or maybe it's having a business of your own, and somehow you get thrown off track. It's like you get distracted by things, or maybe somebody made you feel like you can't really accomplish that. They put doubts in your mind. That's what I'm tuning into. That might be one person I'm tuning into, or maybe a few, where someone around you, it may have been a family member, a friend, somebody you're dating, whatever, they put some kind of doubts in your mind to make you believe that, second guess yourself, to make you feel that you really don't have it all inside of yourself, that maybe you need a whole lot more money to accomplish this, or a lot more connections, or whatever it is. And I feel like that threw you off and kind of like it pulled the rug out from under you. That's what I'm feeling for somebody. That might be a few people, it might be one. I feel like it's more than one person though that's had this experience happen where people that are close or somewhat close to you and you're talking about your goals or something you want to do or create with your life or whatever, a business you want to have, that you they just they gave you doubts. They made you feel like you can't really accomplish that. Like you don't have all the money you need or the backing or the networking or knowledge or the skills or whatever. And so it kind of made you stop and stand still and get a little distracted or confused about just what way to go. What should you do? And I say if there's something you want in your life that's important, figure out what really is meaningful for you, for your life, and keep a lot of it to yourself. and just start making plans for yourself. Get a notebook and make notes and start writing a plan for yourself and start writing down steps of how to achieve it one step at a time. Break it up into pieces and don't go and ask somebody else's. It's like you're asking somebody else's permission or approval to have the success, to have your dream life. And you don't need to ask anyone for that. You just need to look within yourself and decide how you want your life and just quietly start making it happen. That's all. And here, the next card we have another wonderful major arcana destiny card, the World card. And the World is talking about having that success, having the happiness in your life, and just feeling like you're on top of the world. The triumph, achievement, the accomplishments of your goals, like you set your mind to something, something resonates with you, and you just identify with it and feel like this is what I want from life. This is what I want. This is what I want to do. I'm feeling some of you are really already just engaged in some kind of activities that you really enjoy, that you just know it's who you are, and you're moving forward on that. I am getting, for some people, it has to do with something creative, that you're creating something artistic. You might do some kind of artwork, painting. I got dancing for somebody. Someone's a dancer, I feel like, and doing really well at that and enjoying it, and you just plan to keep going forward because you know you're doing well with that. And then others of you, it just might be, you might be in a corporate environment even, and you just feel good. You feel like you're on top of the world because you know you're doing well in your career. And some of you might just be starting out in your careers, but you're so encouraged and enthusiastic and getting a lot of positive feedback and feeling good because you're doing work you really enjoy. And some of you might be self-employed and doing well and just feeling proud of your accomplishments. I'm just getting a lot of good energy here on different scenarios for different people. And one thing I will add too, for those of you who are not feeling on top of the world and feel like, hey, that's not my life, I'm struggling, I'm having a hard time, or whatever, I really encourage you to get familiar with the laws of attraction so that you can start feeling prosperous, feel successful, make it your intention to create the life you want for yourself, for your work that you do, for whatever enjoyment you like, for your recreation, hobbies, your personal life. Make it your business to create the kind of life you want for yourself. And if you have every intention of doing that, then you should be able to create your world the way you want it to be, in a way that's satisfying and fulfilling for you. The energy is there for you. Capricorns, there's so much good energy. There's so many good cards in this reading this month. The next card we have is the Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles, another card. And the Pentacles, this is one of your cards again. The Pentacles having to do with the earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And the Ten of Pentacles, again, you've got financial and family stability, prosperity. So some of you might be selling a property or buying a property. There might be an inheritance. I think I mentioned that earlier, possibly an inheritance for one or more of you this month. And so, or coming up soon. It's just talking about feeling financially secure, feeling prosperous, being very grateful for all that you have, knowing that you have a lot of good in your life, that you're blessed with a lot, even if everything's not perfect, that you have so much to be grateful for. And then the more grateful you are, the more the universe delivers more good things to you. It really, just having an attitude of gratitude is one of the best things you can do. And you're just keeping those doors to the universe open to continue the flow, so you have a lot more good coming your way, and you can have all kind of different types of prosperity in your life. It doesn't have to be dollars. It could be all sorts of things in the way of that make you feel prosperous. So, so much good energy, so many good cards here this month. Okay, let's see. And here's another really good one, the Ten of Cups. So the next card we have is the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Cups Cups having to do with the water signs of Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. And the Ten of Cups is talking about, again, your security in your home environment and love. And just some of you might be getting married, or you might be married now. You might be newlyweds and just enjoying your lives. I'm feeling engagement for some. I don't know if that's one person or a few people that are engaged. Now, somebody I'm tuning in for, that there's someone you're dating. I feel like the Capricorn is a female and it's a guy that you're dating, and he's wanting to propose marriage. I don't know if he's going to do it this month, but he's letting you know his feelings for you. He's not looking for anyone else. He just only wants to be with you. So, if you're not engaged yet, or it's not this month, maybe, or in the upcoming months, might be even springtime. I'm not sure. I'm just getting that he really is in love. He wants to have a family and a nice home and the whole thing. So, and that might be a few of you I'm tuning in for, but at least it's one. I know that. Let me see what else I'm getting here. Yeah, so in general, this does have to do with having a happy home life, feeling content and happy, and just enjoying what you have. And I feel like a lot of you Capricorns in the month of November are just going, and this, you might live alone or you might live with someone, it doesn't matter. You're going to be enjoying your home. Your home is a reflection of who you are, and you've got it in a way that's aesthetically pleasing to you. And I feel like for a number of you, Capricorns, and I feel like a number of you live alone. So you don't even necessarily have someone that you're living with, but you're content and feeling good about your home. You feel like you really can enjoy your home that you've made for yourself. And so, and that's really important, to be able to be alone and on your own and just be happy, be content. You know, that's the best way to be. Actually, it makes it easier to attract the right person because you don't feel like you necessarily need someone in your life. It's like you would like to have the ideal person, but you don't need them right now. You're fine on your own and you're enjoying yourself and enjoying your life the way it is. And that's what I'm getting for a number of Capricorns also in the month of November. Yeah. Okay. And there's that kitty cat close by too. Mhm. Okay, let's see what's next. Next card we have is the Lover's card. So this is another major arcana Destiny card, the Lover's card. And what this one's talking about is making choices whether to stay in a relationship or to start a new relationship. So for some of you, you might be deciding whether or not to start. I'm feeling start a new relationship. For some of you, that you might meet someone and it might be kind of like a little whirlwind romance, or this real attraction, mutual attraction between you and someone else. And you might be entering into a relationship with that person. But I'm feeling like for some of you, it might be something that's short term. It's like it's exciting at the moment and fireworks and all that sort of thing, but it may not necessarily last very long. It's just one of those things that's just this combustible kind of situation that might go on for a little while, you know. So it might be a little fun for a little while, but it may not really be turned into a long-term relationship. Let me see what else I'm getting. Now, I do feel for some of you, you are going to be in a relationship and number that will become long term. I'm feeling an engagement again. I keep getting engagement. So some of you might be getting a few, at least a few people might be getting engaged in number or already engaged. Yeah, so I'm getting different scenarios for different people here. Now, also, the Lover's card can relate to something else you're passionate about, and the might be some work you do or some kind of creative activity that you like, and making choices about that activity or work that you're passionate about, making a decision whether to start it up again or to expand it or to make a change of some kind of an or another. There's some of that, but I'm getting a lot of relationship issues there for different people. Relationship matters, I should say, you know, getting into relationships or maybe choosing to stay in a relationship. Last card we have is the Knight of Wands. And the wands represent the fire signs of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And the Knight of Wands is talking about a possible change of residence, or possibly taking a long trip. Some of you just might get on a plane and take a trip over to Europe or somewhere, or if you're in Europe, over to the US, or who knows where. And so some of you might be making some long distance travel plans. Others of you might actually be changing your home. You might now also, there was a lot of money cards in here. Some people might actually be buying a new home that you're moving into by the end of November. Or you might, if you're renting, you might find another place that suits you better, and you might be moving also. And now also, if you're moving, for some of you, you might have to act quickly. So some of you perhaps have been looking for a place to rent, and looking for a particular location or type of property to rent, and maybe nothing, that there hadn't been all that much available, and then all of a sudden there's the perfect place for you that you're really drawn to, and so you might have to act quickly to get it before somebody else does. The same could apply if have been looking for a place to purchase. All of a sudden, a place that really suits you, maybe it's close to where you work, maybe it's whatever. I'm getting something about somebody has a friend that they're referring, or this might be, somebody might be buying something and a friend told you about it, or you might be renting a place and a friend tells you about an opening. All of a sudden that pops in your head. Somebody's going to have a friend that speaks up and says, hey, this is available now, but you got to be quick. And you just have to act really quick. Now also, wands do relate to work. This could also, for someone, that thing that I just said about somebody's friend tells you about something, it could be for someone that a friend tells you about an opening, maybe at their company where they work, or working for a friend of theirs, something, and it's a good job for you to switch over to, and you might have to act quickly on that. So different scenarios for different people here. Okay, now this deck I've been using, this is the Gilded Tarot by Shiro Marchetti. And what I want to do now is pick one card from the Fairy Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Time. So I'll shuffle these. And if you like the videos, be sure and subscribe to my channel so you'll be notified when I post new videos. And be sure to check for your rising and moon signs as they come available. And feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Yeah, because these are general readings, so all of these cards are not going to apply to each person. Some will and others will not. Okay, so and then when I'm doing a private reading, I'm just focusing in on that person's circumstances. Okay, now what's the message? What's the message for Capricorn for 18? For Capricorn, what's the message for Capricorn for 18? Capricorn. What's the message for Capricorn for 18? Capricorn. Okay, one more shuffle and then I'll fan the cards out. What's the message for Capricorn for 18? Okay, let me fan these out. Okay. This is number, it says ego. Let's read this. The illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. Hey, that relates back to this Four of Pentacles right here. So apparently, maybe there's more than one person who's worrying about money and being fearful in that area. So you don't want to be fearful. The illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. Yeah, you don't want to do that. With the universe, the less you worry and the more you have faith and trust that the universe will provide, that you have everything you need and you'll continue to have everything you need, the more you can relax into that frame of mind and that belief inside of yourself, the more that's the way it is in your life. When you're fearful, you attract kind of negative things. You know, it might not be what you're fearing, but it kind of closes the doors with the universe. So it kind of blocks your flow. And you don't want to do that. Okay, now I'm going to pick one card from Nature's Whispers by Angela Hartfield with artwork by Josephine Wall. So let me shuffle these. What's the message for Capricorn for 18 Capricorn? What's the message for Capricorn for 18 Capricorn? 18 Capricorn. What's the message for Capricorn for an 18? One more shuffle. Capricorn for 18. And let me go ahead and fan these out. Okay. Okay. This one, this is number 9. It says contemplation. That's card 9. There's a big lion. That's like butterflies, or like a giant butterfly on her head and a lion. Looking at that correctly, there's so much. Oh, hey, there's a little lion down in there too. And there's someone standing next to the lion. The more you look at these, I wish the camera would do these. Oh, there's another kitty over there. That might be a lion cub or something. I'm not sure. Might be more butterflies. There's such beautiful imagery in these cards. Okay, let me look this one up. Number 9, contemplation. Okay, 29. Here it is, contemplation. Enjoy your own company. This is a wonderful time for you to reorganize and consider the things you enjoy most in your life. Make a point of spending a little time allowing your mind to wander away from the everyday concerns that occupy your time. Give yourself an opportunity to be inspired. Ruminate on your inner voice and listen to your own counsel. I love this. And that ties in with some of these other cards. I was even saying with this of cups that I felt some of you are not necessarily living with anyone. You're living on your own, but you're enjoying your home and you're pleased with your life and just taking in everything. And this even starts out saying, enjoy your own company. Wonderful time for you to reorganize and consider the things you enjoy most in your life. I love this. I love this message. That's a good one. Okay. And last but not least, I'm going to pick one card from Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. Okay, so what's the message for Capricorn for 18 Capricorn? What's the message for Capricorn for 18? Capricorn for 2018. I'll give it one more shuffle. Capricorn for 18. Okay. I'll go ahead and fan these out. Okay. Let's see. Okay, this is Angel Rochelle. Rochelle. As you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. Oh, I love it. That ties in with this reading. Angel Rochelle. Oh, hey, wait a minute. I'm trying to get it clear. Not clear for me anyway. Oh, this is, well, there it is. As you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. I love that. That's a fantastic message, and it's a great message to end the reading with. Okay, Capricorn. Well, I hope you're happy with your reading. And be sure and check for your rising and moon signs as they come available. Feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. And if anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Oh, and subscribe if you haven't done so, so you'll be notified when I post new videos too. Okay, well, thank you for watching the video, Capricorns, and have a wonderful November.